It's a Manchu. Welcome back to Divergence SMP. I'm still very early stages of this world. It's been a little under a week. One of the first things I want to accomplish is a big villager trading hall and iron farm. This one's going to be different because it will be right above a zombie spawner. What's the spawner for? I'll explain that in a bit. But here's the basic concept in a creative world. Since the spawner is deep underground, it's not going to be easy to see it, even after I built it. But this gives a good overall view. There's going to be 2 floors with 20 villagers on each floor, so a total of 40 villagers. Above this is a platform for the iron golems to spawn. And underneath is the zombie spawner itself. Now what's the spawner for? Well, it takes advantage of an obscure feature, only in Bedrock Edition. Villagers can give you discounts on their trades in several ways. If they turn into a zombie and get cured, they give you a permanent discount. Other villagers nearby the one that is cured give you temporary discounts. What is less well known is when a zombie villager spawns near a villager, the villager gives temporary trade discounts too. Now, zombie villagers can spawn from a zombie spawner only in Bedrock Edition. Java Edition spawners produce only regular zombies. So even if the villager discount mechanic worked in Java, I'm not sure if it does, it doesn't matter. All the villagers will need to be within 11 blocks of the spawner, so that every zombie villager that spawns will be within 16 blocks of any particular villager. My base, as you can see right now, if you can call it a base, doesn't look that impressive yet. But I do want to make this trade hall and iron farm before I do anything more. And this base is just temporary anyway. Let's go find that zombie spawner. First step is to open up the area around the spawner to take advantage of all of the space in which the zombies can spawn around it. The spawnable area around this spawner, laterally, it's up or down plus or minus 1 block, but laterally it's 4 blocks taxicab distance, so it's kind of hard to see from here, but I made the outline on the ceiling of the spawnable area. That shape there. In Java Edition, it would be this entire box, but in Bedrock Edition, it's this shape. I like to make my build around mob spawner kind of rectangular, regular shaped, and not try to take advantage of the different spawnable area in Bedrock Edition. But this is going to be the floor where I place the first layer of beds. In fact, I think I have the materials to make 3 whole beds right now. It's not many, but it's enough to start breeding more villagers. And this 3x3 area in the center I'm going to leave open. Alright, that's the basic outline of the first level. So as I'm building this project took many hours to do, and I think it's a good time to talk about sleep. This is my first SMP. I always play solo before this, so when I need to sleep, I sleep. When I don't need to sleep, I don't bother. But in the case of a multiplayer server, there's concerns about people that might want to sleep at night, and it's not necessarily always convenient for me to do that. On the first day, there were all 9 of us on the server at the same time, and when people couldn't sleep, they logged out of the server, and we kind of managed that way. Since then, it's typically no more than 4 of us on at a time because, you know, we're from all over the world, we live in different time zones, so... But even so, there's usually still somebody besides me on the server, and while I'm working on this project, I don't need to sleep, so I just wait until something shows up in text chat to tell me somebody's trying to sleep, and then I'll sleep. Later on in the project, when I start adding villagers, it's going to become very inconvenient for me to sleep, because I don't want to have extra beds outside of where the iron farm is being set up that a villager might link themselves to, and it might screw up where the center of the village is. It's kind of critical that I not do that. So it gets into the etiquette of, do I have to sleep if other people want me to? Can I avoid doing that? And What about AFK? You know, if I want to go AFK, is that kosher? Is that acceptable to other players? I don't really know. We're going to have to work that stuff out as we go. I know that in Java Edition, you can set it up so that you don't need everybody on the server to be sleeping in order to pass through the night. It just could be a percentage of people. I'm pretty sure that's a setting in Java Edition. It's not in Bedrock Edition, and this is a Bedrock server. But if you have any experience with multiplayer servers, I have none, leave me a comment and let me know how you handle it. Well, here's what I've built so far. This bed is just here in case somebody else on the SMP wants to sleep. I don't really need sleep because I'm underground. I'm going to have to ultimately move that, but this is going to be where the iron golems spawn. I need to dig out more of the ceiling yet to get it completed, but this is a start of that part of the structure. And I will continue working on that top part a little bit later. Up here we have one level of the trading hall where there's spaces for 20 villagers. And I'm going to have 20 beds in the center there. And then another level down below that. Down here, where there are again spaces for 20 villagers, and I will place 20 beds. Right now, I don't have enough wool to make all the beds I need. That's okay. I can fix that. But I think I'm ready to get villagers. Down here is the zombie spawner. Once I have the trade hall established, then I'm going to dig this floor out a lot deeper and put lava on the bottom to dispatch the zombies very quickly after they spawn. But for now, I just want to get some zombie villagers so that I can cure them. Also get out these gapples and arrows of weakness. If I put them in this slot, the arrows of weakness will get used before these arrows do. And I have the gapples. Can I reach that from here? No. Sadly, I can't. Also, it might be too well lit around here. Well, there's a villager right there. All right, hang on. Let me deactivate this again because I already have a zombie villager. And he's holding a torch for me. Isn't that nice? Get rid of all the other guys. Okay, need to be aware of my escape route. Come on through. Oh, here he comes. Oh crap. Oh crap. I didn't want to go this way. Let's play ring around the rosy. I go around this way. I come back over here. And he got confused. Come here. Come here. I want you in the upper level. Ah, alright, I got him. Okay, you stay there. I don't think I want to cure you yet. Actually, I probably could. I probably could get away with curing him. Alright. There we go, it's curing away. Once that guy is cured, I can move him a safe distance away so that I can trap the other zombie villager. Ooh, thunderstorm. Alright, got a zombie villager. Okay, good. Now let's light this up again so as not to get more to spawn. Let's dispatch your friend. Here he comes. Chase me. Ah, excellent. Just making sure there's no way for them to escape to anywhere. Okay. Be free. Now, I actually need you first two guys to get some jobs. One of you will be a Fletcher. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. And the other will be a shepherd. The Fletcher will buy my sticks. I don't have wool to sell you, but I can buy some shears to level you up. I wish to buy from you more wool. Until I can buy from you beds. Now I can buy beds for an emerald. Sweet. Let's set up the rest of these beds. Alright. There are sufficient beds for you to want to make babies. Now you just need food. Have bread. Be sure to share with your friend. Make babies. We have baby villager. Move in there and then... There. You, my friend. Stay there. No more making babies for you two. Inevitably, some of the villagers are going to grow up to be nitwits, and they really don't work for an iron farm. I can't have any nitwits in the trade hall or iron farm, so that's unfortunate news for the nitwits that do appear. They have to be disposed of. Well, I'm in a stage of utter chaos right now. Total anarchy going on. So here's the issue. For some reason, this villager decided to claim the other shepherd's workstation, so that the other shepherd is no longer refreshing their trades. Which means I can't buy any more beds. I only need about 6 more beds to finish this build. And then I can seal everything off. Until I do, somehow children are getting into here to go to sleep at night. And when they do, if they grow up to adults, they can't get out again. So it's anarchy. It's a nightmare, and I need to see if I can fix this. Hopefully. Well, I can still buy wool from this guy, so let's do that. I can make a few beds. Alright, I've placed 40 beds. Now, to seal this thing off. Okay. Let me seal this area off properly. Ignore the screams of that villager. It's fine. Alright, this level is sealed off. I'll have to figure out how to get villagers out of there in a minute. There. Everything's sealed off. I don't see any villagers inside here. Now, let's flood this area. This will take a while. Alright, the platform for the catching the iron golems is done, but I don't yet have enough iron to make all the hoppers I need down here, so there's gaps in here. Gaps big enough for the cats to get through, not necessarily big enough for the iron golems to get through. So I need to get some iron golems to start spawning in order to complete this upper level with the hoppers. But it will at least be semi-functional now. There, I finally figured out how to organize things better. I'm forcing the villagers together in a boat so that they'll breed with each other instead of trying to breed with the ones that I've confined already. And that's working a lot better. Still got a ways to go. Haha, I trapped you. Into this corner right here. Stay put. Got it. So I have 40 beds in there. And I have 39 villagers. And these guys here have plenty of bread, but they are not breeding more villagers. I think I'm going to settle for 39. Maybe there's another villager that I don't see somewhere. I don't know. This should be fine. Let's just get these guys into position. Thank you for getting in there. One more guy to get in place. Now get your butt in one of these cubbies. Okay. There's the farmer. Yeah, right there. So every one of these villagers needs to be assigned a workstation. Once I give them workstation, flood the compartment they're in, then they will not unlink from the bed that they're linked to. Because if they unlinked from the bed, they would unlink from the workstation. Flood. You. That's a problem. There's an extra villager someplace. And I can't figure out where the piss they are. There you are! Been looking for you. Okay, alright, I found him. Now I have to get him out of there. You have really got yourself in an awkward position, my friend. Like, super awkward. Okay, now he's in bed. I may have no choice but to kill this guy. I don't know another way to do this. Why you gotta make my life so difficult? Why? Why you gotta be like this? You leave me no choice. I'm sorry I had to do that. I'm sorry everyone had to see that. Oh, it's that guy. Okay. Alright, here's where I have to make a call. I'm probably going to have to wait, because if this villager grows up and it's a nitwit, then... I suppose I could zombify him and cure him. It's just going to be a pain in the butt to do. I'll take a chance. Hope I get lucky. Okay, I need one of you in there, but not the other one. Okay. And... okay. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be nitwits. Sleeping in late and never getting a job. I feel like I should be getting iron golems soon. 70% of the villagers have to be working for iron golems to spawn. Yes! It's working! It's working! We have iron! Looks like all these guys have workstations. Everybody has assigned workstations. On the level below, all these guys are assigned to workstations. That just leaves the shepherd that lost the workstation. It got taken by somebody else. Put this down. He should claim it. I believe he did. And he should refresh his trades. He should refresh his trades. And his trades are refreshed. Okay, that was the hard part. The iron farm part of the trade hall / iron farm was tough. I got all the villagers in place. They're all standing in water, so they're not going to unlink from the beds they're linked to. They're all linked to the workstations in front of them. Everything is set. Now this iron farm's working good now. So that step is done. But for a trade hall, I got a bunch of farmers. I just gave everybody composters pretty much. I need to work on getting the trade hall up and running. For that, I got to deal with this spawner. I need to get zombies spawning from here, but I need to get them out of the area quickly. And then eliminate them quickly so that more zombies can spawn in. So I'm going to dig down from here another 15 blocks. So down to Y minus 35. It's been a long time since I've actually used a spawner for anything. Just in a general sense, really only early game would they even be slightly useful for experience or other drops. And even then, they're pretty inefficient. But using a zombie spawner like this for a trade hall, that's pretty cool. Okay, I am far enough below the spawner now that the zombie in the middle of the spawner is no longer spinning. That spawner is not active. And I need to be that far down because to eliminate the zombies that drop down here, I want to put down lava sources. Those lava sources will give off light. And I don't want that light to block the spawner from working. Okay, the trick now is how do I do this without setting myself on fire? Okay, I believe every surface is covered with lava. That should eliminate the zombies that fall down nice and quickly. Now, let's pillar back up. Alright, now break that torch. It should activate the spawner. Zombies fall down there and die from lava and fall damage. There we go. And at last, the iron farm and trading hall is fully armed and operational. While I was setting up the villager trades, I've accumulated a respectable amount of iron. And the shepherd trader I bought the beds from just so happens to also buy red dye, which is very convenient. So the poppies that I get from the iron farm, I can turn into red dye and sell to this guy. Now in Java Edition, one armor will sell you all 4 pieces of diamond armor. In Bedrock Edition, it's random. They will sell a random 2 types of armor. In this case, I got 3 armors that sell some form of diamond leggings and diamond helmet. And finally got a 4th one that sells the chest plate and boots. This guy here. So it took me 4 armors to get all of the different diamond pieces of armor. I have 9 toolsmiths here because I kept hoping I would get one that sold diamond hose. There's a 1 in 4 chance that I can get one that sells diamond hose. And I struck out. Unfortunately, none of them sell diamond hose, so I had to actually craft a diamond hoe using diamonds. It's very sad. And up on the upper level, 16 of the 20 villagers on this level are librarians that sell all kinds of different enchantments. But through a lot of re-rolling their trades by breaking their workstations and resetting them, and a lot of trading and a little bit of enchanting, I've managed to accumulate Pretty good enchantments on the diamond helmet, and the chest plate, and the leggings, and the boots. Everything's pretty much fully tripped out with enchantments. And yes, I even made a netherite hoe. Heck, even my shield is enchanted. And now I'm ready to take on just about any challenge I want to try. And it's all thanks to the villagers giving me the best gear, best enchantments, and also lots of experience and levels from all the discounted trading I was doing. Oh, I just realized I should, I had Hero of the Village just a second ago. It's complicated. I don't really want to get into why I had that, but it's gone now. I don't have Hero of the Village. Okay, there it is. Mending for an emerald. Sharpness 5 for 1 emerald. In fact, all of these Silk Touch for an emerald. Smite. Every librarian's book that they sell is 1 emerald. Same with the armors. The armors, each 1 emerald. I'm getting really good discounts. The only 2 of these villagers that I ever cured were the first 2 that were zombie villagers, and that was this shepherd and what's he got? Oh, the Fletcher. These 2 were zombies and were cured. The rest of them, no, they weren't cured zombies. They give me these incredible discounts because there's all these zombie villagers spawning near them from the spawner. It was a big project for this early in the world, but well worth the effort. If you want to see more detail about how Iron Farm works, check out this video where I built one in both Bedrock and Java editions. And make sure to subscribe so you won't miss my next video where I plan to evict the squatters occupying my property on Amanchu's Divergence SMP.